Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. For years, fans of Sister Wives have witnessed Kody Brown navigate the tangled web of polygamy, power struggles, real estate chaos, and mounting family tension, but no one could have predicted the shocking turn of events that just unfolded, a moment that is shaking the Brown family to its very core. An official arrest warrant has been issued for Kody Brown himself, citing non-payment of a significant bank loan that has ballooned out of control after years of financial juggling, questionable decisions, and alleged favoritism. This explosive revelation has sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives fan base and has left many wondering, how did Kody, the self-proclaimed patriarch of the plural marriage empire, fall this far from grace? And most importantly, how much of his financial ruin was caused by his obsession with Robyn? The arrest warrant is based on a business loan that Kody allegedly took out in his name several years ago, when the Brown family was scrambling to build homes on Coyote Pass, according to people close to the situation. At the time, the family had just uprooted their lives from Las Vegas and moved to Flagstaff, Arizona, a move many questioned from the start. While Kody portrayed the relocation as a spiritual and emotional reboot for the family, insiders now say it was a desperate attempt to escape debt collectors, rising taxes, and a deteriorating dynamic among the wives. The land on Coyote Pass was meant to symbolize a fresh beginning, but it has instead become a cursed project, draining the Browns' finances and leaving nothing but unfulfilled dreams and legal drama in its wake. According to leaked documents, the specific loan in question was for a staggering $375,000 amount. Kody allegedly secured it under the guise of developing infrastructure on the Coyote Pass property, roads, permits, and utilities, but those improvements never fully materialized. Instead, it appears that the loan was used to pay off Robyn's mounting credit card debt, unpaid taxes, the costs of her online boutique, and personal luxuries like new cars and renovations to her rental house. The fact that Kody allegedly concealed the loan from his other wives, Janelle, Christine, and Mary, each of whom was astonished to discover the financial abyss that Kody had dug, is even more damning. According to an insider, Janelle was livid, but Christine was already out the door when she caught wind of the situation. She had poured her own money into the land and felt utterly betrayed. And Mary? She's just done with the lies. For a long time, Kody reportedly avoided confrontation with the bank. He lured them in with promises of partial payments, asserted that TLC payments had been delayed, and even cited the pandemic as the reason he was behind on payments. But those justifications ran out. After over 18 months of missed payments, legal action was finally taken, and the court signed off on an arrest warrant, citing intentional and repeated failure to repay borrowed funds despite capacity to do so. The warrant does not mean he'll be immediately handcuffed and dragged off camera, but it puts him in serious legal jeopardy. If he is caught crossing state lines or fails to respond to court summons, he could face jail time, asset seizure, or both. What makes the situation even more scandalous is the alleged misuse of funds within the family's LLC, which was formed to manage Brown family properties and TLC earnings. A whistleblower close to the family claims Kody diverted money from the LLC to pay Robyn's personal bills, including private schooling for her children, beauty treatments, and jewelry orders for her failed business venture. This has prompted speculation among fans and critics alike that Robyn may not be entirely innocent in this financial disaster. While Kody is being held accountable, many are now requesting an investigation into Robyn as well. In fact, legal experts believe that if bank investigators dig deep enough, Robyn could be considered complicit, especially if any of the money was deposited into her personal account. Since it is now clear that their shares were being used to leverage loans behind their backs, Janelle and Mary are reportedly considering filing civil suits against Kody to recover their investments in Coyote Pass. Janelle, who spent years living in an RV to save money for construction, is said to be furious. A source close to her revealed, Janelle gave up comfort and security because she believed in the family's future on that land. Now she's discovering it was all built on lies. And as for Mary, the long-alienated wife who remained loyal for years despite emotional neglect. This arrest warrant seems to be the last straw. Mary no longer desires any involvement with Kody. She's told her friends she wishes she had walked away a decade ago. But perhaps the most heartbreaking fallout comes from the children, several of whom are reportedly devastated and embarrassed by the warrant. Gwendolyn and Peyton have taken to social media to share cryptic messages about truths always coming to light and karma finally catching up. Meanwhile, Logan, the family's oldest son and once the most loyal to Kody, is said to be cutting ties completely, having not spoken to his father in months. Logan feels like he's been lied to his whole life, a family friend says. He helped raise those kids while Kody was out chasing Robyn's dreams, and now he finds out his father's facing arrest? It's humiliating. TLC executives are reportedly in a panic, unsure how to spin this development in the upcoming season. With filming already underway for Sister Wives Season 20, producers are scrambling to incorporate the drama without legally jeopardizing the show. However, one insider says this may be the network's golden ticket to sky-high ratings. This is the most real the show has been in years. Forget family therapy and passive-aggressive conversations. An arrest warrant? That's drama you can't script. However, others are urging caution, pointing out that taking advantage of the Browns' legal woes could backfire. There's a real family being destroyed here. At what point is enough enough? And then there's Robyn, the so-called favorite wife, whose reaction has been described as a mix of panic, guilt, and denial. In a tearful conversation captured on a hot mic, Robyn reportedly said, "I didn't know it would go this far. I just wanted us to be okay. I didn't want to lose everything." But critics aren't buying her tears anymore. Social media has exploded with hashtags like #Robyn ruined everything and #Kody in cuffs, with fans accusing her of manipulating Kody and contributing to his downfall. She came into that family, and everything changed. She always got the most, always lived the best, and now look, Kody's facing arrest, and the rest of the family is left to pick up the pieces. Even Christine Brown, who officially left Kody years ago, has reportedly expressed concern. While she's built a new life with her fiancé and moved on emotionally, the father of her children being arrested is something she never wanted. Christine doesn't want her kids caught in the middle of this, a source says. She's trying to protect them, but how do you shield them from something so public and so humiliating? As of now, Kody has not publicly commented on the arrest warrant, though legal teams are believed to be preparing a defense strategy that may involve blaming, business mismanagement, and miscommunication with lenders. However, unless he pays off the debt or negotiates a settlement, he will have to face the court and possibly jail. The once proud patriarch who preached about leading a plural family with love and integrity is now facing a reality where his leadership has left his legacy in ruins. So, what happens next? Will Kody turn himself in and face the consequences? Will Robyn stand by him or finally admit defeat? Will Mary and Janelle take legal action to recover what they've lost? Will TLC continue to support a man with a warrant on his head, or will this spell the end of Sister Wives as we know it? And what about the children? Will they reconcile with their father or leave him behind for good? One thing is certain, the facade has crumbled. The once grand vision of a united plural family, living side by side on a piece of land they all own together, has turned into a nightmare of lawsuits, betrayal, and broken promises. With the law now involved, this is no longer just a TV drama. It's real, raw, and a cautionary tale of pride, poor choices, and a man who may have lost everything chasing a dream that never truly existed.